Good morning, children. This is Shabals speaking. Children, as we are over with the assignments works throughout the week, we have gone through assignments. You have submitted your assignments. You have solved and submitted. I've received few assignments from your class. Some are still left. I'll be expecting from everyone. Those who haven't submitted the assignments till date, they should submit the work as soon as possible. Children, as we were dealing with a chapter, exponents and power, before that we have completed many chapters. The last chapter we did that was comparing quantities, and you all went through revision of that particular chapter. That was really wonderful. So at this particular moment, as we have already started exponent and power, and few portions were left, and we were dealing with the first exercise till date. So I wrote some more questions related to dealing with exponent and powers with various forms and various formulae. So children, here in this particular video we will be discussing about more and different problems on exponents and power. As we can see in a copy that I wrote some questions. Those are the first question I wrote, that is of question number 2, question number 5. I wrote question number 3, 4 and 5. So children, will be trying to understand very nicely. We will concentrate very nicely, and we will be trying to solve such similar problems. Let us deal with the first question, that is 3 to the power minus 7 divided by 3 to the power minus 10 bracket into 3 to the power minus 5. So children, here as we can see that within the bracket portion, everywhere whenever we deal with numbers or calculations based on algebra or non-algebraic forms, everywhere BODMAS appears. BODMAS is really essential. Without BODMAS we cannot deal with any calculation. So here as we can see within the bracket portion, it's first written that 3 to the power minus 7 divided by 3 to the power minus 10. So this particular portion is within the bracket. Base is 3. The similar part between these two exponential number is their bases are same. It's 3 and this is 3. Bases are 3. Powers are different. No matters. And powers and negative, that is, it has got a separate process to solve with this. So when we have got similar bases and in division form, we should always remember that power gets subtracted. As we have dealt with similar things in previous classes, that whenever we have got same base but different power, and within division, and they are within the relation of division, always remember that the powers will be subtracted. So here as we can see, it's 3 to the power minus 7 divide 3 to the power minus 10. So I'm gonna write it has to be 3 to the power minus 7 minus within bracket minus 10. Sir, why? Because two negative signs cannot remain together. So this minus sign, this middle minus sign, has come from the process, because as there are presence of division sign, so we have to remember that whenever a division sign appears, we in calculation of exponents and all, a minus sign appears for the presence of division sign. So this minus sign has appeared over here. So minus 7 is this minus sign, because powers should be subtracted. Just now as I've told, just now I told that power will be subtracted when bases are same and they are in division. So I wrote 3 to the power minus 7 minus within bracket minus 10, because I'm going to subtract their powers. And next beside there is 3 to the power minus 5. Let it be as it is. So I'll write 3 to the power minus 7 minus into minus. They'll be multiplied because they are separated by a bracket, and existence of a bracket defines it has to be multiplication. So naturally this two minus sign will be multiplied with each other. Minus into minus results plus, minus minus plus. 10 will come out of it. 10 into 3 to the power minus 5. Let it be, no problem. And now, a general calculation, as we can see, 3 to the power minus 7 plus 10. So here, this is a normal algebraic calculations. 3 to the power minus 7 plus 10. It will be 3 to the power 3. Plus 10 minus 7 results plus 3. And base will be 3 only, because the base number is 3 from the exponential form. So 3 to the power minus 7 plus 10 will be resulting 3 to the power 3. Children, if you are having any confusions to understand, please listen this portion very carefully. I have got 3 to the power minus 7 plus 10. It will be 3 to the power 3 into 3 to the power minus 5. Just coming from the question part only. Now here are another form. We have same basis but in multiplication. We have got same basis but in multiplication. So in that case, whenever we have same basis but in multiplication, power gets added. Power gets added. We have learnt all this in class 7. We had a chapter exponent. So from there we have understood, from there we have learnt that whenever we have got same basis, but in multiplication relationship, they must be added. The power must be added. So here I'm gonna write 3 to the power 3 plus within bracket minus 5. Why within minus 5? Why within bracket? Why minus 5 is within the bracket? Because two symbols cannot remain together. For that particular reason, I have separated by using a bracket over here. So I'm going to write over here 3 to the power 3 plus into minus results minus, plus into minus minus. 5 will come out of the bracket. I have got 3 to the power 3 minus 5. That is resulting 3 to the power minus 2. 3 to the power minus 2 means, as I had explained in the previous video of exponent, that whenever we have got minus power, we must remember that it is actually the part of denominator. It would be in the place of denominator. It will be in the place of denominator. So that is what I'm going to write over here. It will be 1 by 3 square. 1 by 3 square, because the entire portion will be replaced in the place of denominator. So naturally, if there is no number in the place of denominator, if there is no number in the place of numerator, naturally 1 will come from the formula. No numerator means 1. If there are no existence of any numerator, it defines to be 1. So here it will be 1 by 3 square. So it's 1 by 9. 1 by 9 is the answer. 1 by 9 is the answer. Children, I'll be requesting everyone to watch this video again and again, because this chapter is really not very big, but it's very conceptual, and there are a lot of things to understand. Each and every steps it introduces different formula. So it's really very important to go through the video very nicely, and you have to listen each and every words very carefully. So children, that was question number 1. So question number 5, what I've written over here, that is 2 to the power minus 3 into minus 7 whole to the power minus 3. This is another kind of exponent. It's another kind of exponent. We have the question, that is 2 to the power minus 3 into minus 7 to the power minus 3. Children, what is the actual difference between the question just now I have explained and the question what I've written right now? I mean to say, the question what I've written over here, that is 2 to the power minus 3, 2 to the power minus 3 into minus 7 whole to the power minus 3. What is the actual difference? What is the actual difference between the previous sum? That is, in the previous sum, there was same basis but different power, and they were in division. They had same basis, different power, but they were in division relationship. But here in this particular question, as we can see, they have same power, different basis, multiplication. They have same power, they have got same power, different basis, and they are in multiplication. So there are of course some certain differences can be found. So what would be the process? Children, whenever we have such format of questions where bases are different but powers are same and they are in multiplication, children, multiply their bases and keep the power same. I'm repeating my word once again. Multiply their bases and keep the power same only in a condition when their bases are different and powers are same and they are in multiplication. In that particular condition only we can try this out. We can do this when they have got different bases and same power and then multiplication. So accordingly I'm going to multiply this. I'll be using second bracket, 2 into minus 7, and I'll keep the power same, minus 3. So 2 into minus 7 is minus 14 whole to the power minus 3. As we know, 2 into minus 7 results minus 14 and power is minus 3. I'll write 1 by minus 14 whole to the power 3. 1 by minus 14 whole to the power 3. Because minus 14 whole to the power minus 3, as here you can see, the power is in negative, so naturally it will be brought down in the place of denominator. There are no number in the place of numerator, so naturally it will be 1. It will be 1 by minus 14 whole to the power 3. That is what my answer is all about. That is only my answer. So children, meanwhile, as there are some certain limitations of making the video actually, so more questions that I can explain to you. That is, here is 3 to the power 0. One question I have written, that is 3 to the power 0 means 1. Any number to the power 0 means 1. Any number to the power 0 means 1. So 3 to the power 0 here means 1. So I want you to try out this question number 3 for your own. I'll be trying to explain in the next video. Till then, children, thank you so much. Thanks a lot.